BMW R18 CLASSIC, 2021 on review. BMW's premium cruiser in mile-munching form. It's pretty obvious that the BMW R18 CLASSIC is aimed at America. With its huge pushrod twin-cylinder engine, raked back forks, traditional styling plus a fine balance of heritage and bling, the regular R18 is clearly devised to lure riders from Harley-Davidson, and this R18 CLASSIC First Edition goes further into the US firm's territory. Adorned with screen, spotlights, pillion seat, bagger-style panniers, cruise control and fatter 16-inch front wheel, the distance-ready BMW is challenging the Road King and Street Glide head-on. Ride quality and brakes. The Classic retains the unadorned version's surprisingly neutral feel and easy control below 40 miles per hour, and swings through turns cheerfully. Decent ride quality for a cruiser too. It's far from what you'd call sumptuous, that'll be the age-old thing of cruiser riders demanding connection to the road, but the R18 suspension has a smoother action than rival Harleys. It's nothing like as teeth-chattering firm as a Triumph Rocket 3 GT either, and so comfort is respectable. Your feet aren't thrust too far forward, instead being located in what Harley would call a mid-control position, and the bars are pulled back and wide without making you feel like a tree-swinging orangutan. Engine. With an 1802 cubic centimeters engine tuned for huge punch at dawdling revs and a laid-back demeanor, the R18 clearly isn't designed for rapid transit. It's most definitely a cruiser, with 60 miles per hour requiring little more than 2,000 RPM in top gear. This doesn't mean the enormous sticky-out 1802 cubic centimeters engine isn't a delightful thing, however. The R18 has the most torque of any boxer ever, with more than 116 pound-ft of grunt at a lowly 3,000 RPM. It thumps and lunges straight from idle, rocks hard to the left from the force of the longitudinal crank if you blat the throttle, and overflows with easy-to-use thrust. Get used to the feel-good delivery and how it makes power, start short-shifting in the middle of the revs, and you really appreciate how it allows lazy yet brisk progress. The Classic straight exhausts, needed for pannier clearance, don't look as cool as the fishtail pipes on the normal R18 but give a deep soundtrack that's pretty much as pleasing. Reliability and build quality. Quality and level of finish are high. The R18 is a premium product, made using fine quality materials, beautifully detailed and proudly presented. Paint is thick and glossy, chrome has a deep shine, controls feel robust. Value versus rivals. At £20,980 on the road, 2021 price, the R18 CLASSIC isn't what you'd call budget motorcycling. Value doesn't mean cheap, though, and the BMW's pricing puts it smack in line with Harley's very similar Road King, £20,495, and it undercuts their Street Glide, £24,495. The R18 CLASSIC is also competitive with the Indian Super Chief, £19,995, and Springfield, £22,495. Moto Guzzi's underrated California is a few grand cheaper, though the Italian V-twin is also an older design with less brand status and weaker residuals. Equipment. Though his looks decidedly old school, the R18 has plenty of modernity subtly woven in. You get 3 modes, the amusingly labeled rock, roll and rain, traction control, daytime running lights, and cruise control. The digital panel in the stylish dial has adequate info and is controlled from the left switchgear. It's a shame heated grips aren't standard, though they are an option, £255. You can also specify hill start control, £100, plus reverse gear, £930, engaged with a small lever on the left side of the gearbox and controlled with the starter button. Specs. Engine size 1802 cubic centimeters. Engine type air-cooled pushrod 8V opposed twin. Frame type steel tube double cradle. Fuel capacity 16 liters. Seat height 690 millimeters. Bike weight 365 kilograms. Front suspension telescopic fork, no adjustment. Rear suspension monoshock, adjustable preload. Front brake 2x300mm discs with four-piston calipers. ABS. Rear brake 300mm disc, four-piston caliper. Front tire size 130/90x16. Rear tire size 180/65x16. MPG, costs and insurance. Average fuel consumption. Annual road tax £101. Annual service cost £250. New price £20,980. Used price £15,000 to £20,000. Insurance group 14 of 17. How much to insure? Warranty term 2 years. Top speed and performance. Max power 91 brake horsepower. Max torque 116.5 ft-lb. Top speed. A quarter-mile acceleration. Tank range 176 miles.